comics are very collaborative, right? Like manga typically comes one mind, right? Like one band, one sound. Right. The writer like is Kishimoto. The artist. Exactly. Yeah. With comics, it's a team. Right. So you really want to empower everybody on the team to all make the best version of a movie or the best version of a comic, and you want to lean into their expertise. Yeah. So me as a writer-director, to Morgan's point, I'm not going to call out every single shot in the comic book, but you know the story as a writer. So if I know, hey, I need a close-up here because so-and-so is crying, I need to tell the artist, hey, close-up on so-and-so. One tear is coming from their eye. Nice. Because they don't know the full beat of the story. They don't know that we may call back to this at the end of the issue or 2 issues from now. Yeah. People are going to remember that. So I will call out specific scenes that need to be emphasized. Yes, sir. But some scenes like, epic fight scene. You know what I mean? So-and-so is getting punched in the face. People in the background are screaming and running in terror. Right. But there are some things where like, Batman has a kryptonite ring and that ring is close up on Superman's jaw. Like something like that I want to emphasize that Batman has a kryptonite ring and it's hitting Superman in the face. Right. I have to tell the artist or the cinematographer like that's the exact shot we want.
Would you say that doing a panel by panel breakdown of a script is similar to doing a shot list? As a director?
That's a really good point.
Is there crossover there?
Yeah, there's definitely crossover. Morgan's setting me up right now. In a good way. He's definitely similar. It's definitely similar, right? Because as a writer, you have to convey your vision for comic books, right? Let me clarify so we can see the similar. As a writer of comic books, you have to clarify your vision for the editor, for the letterer, for the artist, and for the colorer. As a director, I have to take that script, whether I wrote it or somebody else's, and make it absolutely clear for the cinematographer, for the production designer, for the editor, for the sound mixer, everybody. So it's always better when you go in with a game plan versus shooting blind. Yeah. Like some people will just get in the comic book and start writing. It's not my style because, again, you only get limited amount of pages. Just like in a screenplay, you only have limited amount of time. So if you can map out every panel, you can see the book before it's printed in your mind, and the artist can see it too. You can find the holes. Same thing when you're directing something for film. Yeah. If you map out every shot, I don't have coverage here. Or, oh man, I didn't zoom in on this. Like you can really map out what the film is going to be visual. So that visual language of a story comes to life. Yeah. And I think that's the job of a writer in comics, but even more so the job of a director in film and TV.
Most definitely.
So yeah, to Morgan's point or Morgan's question, mapping out your panels is very similar to your shot list for a movie or a pilot or whatever you're directing. I think that the key point is to leave room for collaboration, right? Because I'll ask my artist, like, is there anything you really want to draw? I've always wanted to draw this. So now I'm going to try to work that panel or that scene into my comic book script, and then vice versa on a film. If I know my cinematographer really wants to try some crazy shot or wants to rig something, I need to kind of leave room for them to play because you want it to be their film too. Like it's not just my film. Right. It's my vision that it has everyone's ideas implemented or everyone's ideas heard to make the best possible film we can make.
I mean, it sounds like working with y'all is a dream, honestly. Like, because like you're asking, is there a shot you've always wanted to draw? Like, I mean, that's an artist. Like, that's like the best question you can ask them.
Yeah. Also, what I've learned from Morgan too is like stuff they don't want to draw. Like, I think we're not going to say any. Not going to say anything, but we've noted that some artists don't like drawing certain things. Right. So if I know that ahead of time, I cannot put that in there unless I absolutely need. Like, if it's just crucial to the story. Yeah. But I think one thing we learned in the Milestone program was working together, working collaboratively. And then I think like me and Morgan have kind of developed like a friendship and a brotherhood where like he'll show me stuff and I'll show him stuff and we get feedback to each other. I think that makes us both more collaborative with each other, but also with the people we work with in the industry.
Yeah. And obviously making you better writers. Oh, yeah. Having that feedback.
Oh, yeah. I'd be like, hey, Morgan, go ahead and tell me this shit is whack. He'd be like, no, you're good. You're all right. You're all right. Yeah. Cool.
And sticking to like
I didn't know if we could cuss. My bad.
Oh, you're good. Sticking to like the filmmaking parallels, like in animation, there's storyboarding, right? Now, like you two wouldn't call yourselves artists, but would you do a little bit of storyboarding, a little bit of drawing, just kind of figure certain things out? If you have like an idea in your head and you just want to get it out there quickly, obviously you can hand it off to artists later.
Yeah,
Does that happen?
Some writers do that. I have like no drawing expertise. Like it would be stick figures, and I don't know. I think that would confuse people a little more than it would help them. A lot of times when I have a really particular image in mind, instead of trying to describe it in a panel, I'll just find a reference image and put that in the script.
Got you.
Like something that conveys the idea of what I'm talking about instead of trying to spend 500 words explaining it.
Yeah.
And then they can use that as a jumping off point.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Do you do the same, Dorado?
Man, great stuff. Great questions. To Morgan's point, yeah, I can't draw to save my life.
Yeah.
But if I have a crazy idea or a crazy visual, I will kind of like draw on a piece of paper with stick figures just so I know what it looks like. But then
awesome.
I'm going to write that panel better.
You're right.
I'm not going to give an artist a stick figure image of anything. So yeah, I will kind of like try to map it out the best I can so I know how to describe it to the artist.
That's awesome.
There's something else I wanted to say, but I could. That was a really good question.
No, appreciate